Hello, and welcome back to the 6th Street Underground, a Zilla Zone Zero fan cast discussing all things ZZZ. As always, I'm your host, Eric, and I'm joined by my ever-wonderful co-host, Brian. Hi, Brian.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, no. Brian, you can talk to me.
You said Yanagi doesn't have a place in this game anymore.
If people aren't on the Discord, they're going to have no idea what we're talking about. Except that
presumably people understand that we talk when we're not being recorded too.
We do not. I refuse. I don't like you if we're not on camera. That's
the classic co-host special.
Yeah.
I hate you and I won't talk to you unless it's for. Well, it's not monetary value because we make nothing.
Because this is a net negative show. We're like the podcast version of all the rumors about the people from Mythbusters. Well, Brian, I mean, Yanagi still has a place
in my heart,
in your heart, and on some teams. But the reason there's been a shakeup is because Yuzuha has come out.
Yuzuha what?
Yuzuha.
What?
No, he's on third. Let's talk Yuzuha, man. So before we jump into that, just a plan for today. 2.1 is out. The story is out. As of I think like today, some of the events have started. We are not going to talk story today. Neither of us have finished it. We want to give everyone the chance to kind of play your way through it. I will say I think I'm most of the way through. Brian, it's real good. Like it's good. Like
I started taking very brief notes.
Yeah.
And this one isn't a spoiler because it happens within the first 5 minutes. Yeah. But I was going through and they show a still of like the banquet hall and there's like generic NPC and then there's girl with green hair in special outfit. And I put in my notes, oh, green haired woman. She's probably important. And then immediately they were like, here she is. And I'm like, yeah. All right. I'm not as clever as I thought.
She is. I hope she becomes playable because she's. I don't want to say the phrase "mommy material" on our podcast
because we already have a Yanagi mommy.
Because Brian's Yanagi obsession will come back to fight.
There are other people who feel the same way as me.
There are.
I am not alone. We are legion.
There's at least 3 people as obsessed with Yanagi as you are. It's good.
If we throw in a sprinkle of the Bernice people too.
Yeah. Hi, it's me. What's up? Still using Bernice.
We'll come back. We'll circle back to Yanagi Bernice connection later.
Yeah. If you get the chance, if you get the chance to play it, it's a little bit. It feels longer than 2.0 did. But the pacing is really good. There's more cutscenes. There's more comic strips. Like it's solid. So we'll talk about that on our next episode. Brian, I've also been taking notes, but like none of my notes are plot points. It's just my responses to this plot point. So I'm really assuming you're going to come in like last time and know what the heck happened in the chapter.
So I will warn you.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes in the same way that I take notes in D&D.
Okay, cool. So
which led to an infamous moment where the Pope in one campaign reappeared as a gold dragon.
Okay.
Because the rumor was something along the lines of like the Pope hoards his gold like a dragon, and my character wrote down is the Pope is a gold dragon.
Yep. Of course.
And so that has been a reoccurring theme that keeps coming up for like the last 2 years in the group I've been in.
Of course.
So my notes are along the lines of that, of like they're plot adjacent.
Yeah. I have a bad habit of writing down a note for ZZZ, but also like when I play D&D, and thinking in the moment that was funny, and I'm gonna know what I was talking about, and then you come back in 2 weeks and you're like, what was I talking about?
The amount of notes I have with just the little bit I've played of 2.1 that just say jiggle physics.
Yeah. I mean, this is not a spoiler. Monato gets to run around. They gave Monato
Oh, Freud has a field day with that one.
They gave Monoto jiggle physics in exactly the place you would expect, and it's exceptional. But let's talk Yuzuha.
Yuzuha.
We both have Yuzuha. I want you to share with the group your insane luck when it came to Yuzuha.
Oh, yeah. No, I did 2 10 pulls and I got her. It was it's payback for all of the times where I ran up pity, lost the 50-50, and then still almost somehow lost the guaranteed roll because it took me to like
90, 85.
Yeah, took like 85 to get to. Yeah, I rolled her and I was like, that's bait. That's how they get you to burn through the rest of your tapes, your polys. By you're like, oh, I got something in 20 pulls. I can afford a little bit more.
I could just roll. So did you go for the Winjin, or did you start like did you control your urges and
I
save
controlled
up?
my urges because I looked and I had a second max level W and A rank W engine.
Kaboom.
Yeah, I had a second
cannon.
5-star Kaboom because I have a 5-star Kaboom on Astra and a 5-star Kaboom on Yuzuha. So I'm like, that's good enough for me to justify saving because I do know there's a lot coming down the pike that I really want. It's in dangerous territory of me now accidentally rolling for Alice on purpose.
Dude, don't play the story then, because like Alice,
her belt has emotes.
It's got faces on it. It's like my third note on my list. It's like, oh my god, the happy belt. You do get a lot of Alice play during the story, so you can really get a feel for like if you like playing her or not. I think we should come back to that though, because Yuzuha. I feel like everyone in our group either you got her immediately, and pretty much everybody else, she was like, I'm not coming home to like roll 87.
She played her Tanuki tricks on everyone but me. I was gonna say I think so. I had the next day off, so I stayed up late. Yeah. So the second the service came up, I rolled for her. So I got her immediately, and I was like, I got her. And then everyone else started rolling in, and then we were like, she drained me of everything I had.
I was mid rolling when you put it in our group, and I was like, screw him. Like, oh man. And so then like every next 10 roll, I was like, this has got to be it. I can't go to 85 with Brian got her at 20. I got her at like 86, but I got the really exciting thing where you have 2 S ranks on 110 roll. So I got her, and then 3 rolls later was Kaleda. So
nice.
I didn't get 2 copies of her, but I went ahead and got my lost 50-50 out of the way. So
that's still worth its weight in gold. Or
I
in
am
polys.
Guaranteed my next character, which is kind of the opposite now of you. So being like, well, maybe I'll go for maybe I'll put a couple rolls towards Alice. I'm like, no, I have less than 90 rolls till a guaranteed Orpheus.
Ooh, like, that is a dangerous point to be at.
Like, I might put a tenner on Alice, but I want Orpheus.
It's also one of those. It's like you kind of don't want to roll for Alice because if you get her, she resets pity.
She resets the whole thing exactly, and so like
Jane Doe is still great.
She does work.
I just used her. She's still amazing.
Yeah,
she's still bootylicious.
We're gonna get to Yuzuha eventually. You can definitely see that like the game has evolved since they designed Jane because of like, I don't know, like the amount of time that like her Sao spin takes and stuff with the new bosses that just have such more frantic attacks. You're not getting a full Sao off. Like, I mean, you might, but unless you're running with a tanker, you're not getting the full off. You're doing a chunk and then dodging.
Yeah, pretty much the only time I get the full Sao Cow is from the breaks.
Yeah. If I'm hoping that she ends up with the Ellen treatment, if they just give her the Hollow Zero modification that makes it so like if you cancel your Sao Cow early, it serves as like a dodge counter. That would be perfect.
Okay.
Because like it's one of the things where like it extends her Sao Cow for a long time, but if you let go on a red or a yellow attack, she will dodge the attack and counter strike immediately, and it does a ton of damage. So it rewards you for still being evasive with her. But I feel like Yuzuha coming out has really given new life to characters like Jane.
I think it kind of feels like she just took a hammer, because the meta was your team was most likely Astra Yao.
Yep.
And then unless the things specifically had ice resistance, you were probably running Miyabi.
And if they did resist ice, you're running Yuzuha.
Yeah, like the go-to team was basically solidified around Astra Yao and one of the two. Yeah, either the Void Hunter or the Pseudo Void Hunter, which they're both still really good.
Yeah,
but I
like,
feel
it was always Astra Yao, because even then, like, oh, I'm gonna run Evelyn. Oh, it's Evelyn Astra Yao. I'm gonna run Trigger Sandby. Oh, let's put Astra.
Every team was every cycle of
like
DA,
Deadly Assault
was, where does Astra Yao have to be?
Yeah,
and then where can the rest of the team? And now it feels like the balance is flipped in our favor. Of like, all right, cool. 2 out of the 3 are basically guaranteed 3 stars.
Yeah,
if you have a halfway decent team, because you can build an Astra team and a Yuzuha team.
Yeah, yep. And like this most recent DA, like I didn't even make a good Miyabi team, because I could just like Astra Yao can carry her team. We'll just let the Yijuan Jufufu core carry that team, and it doesn't matter who you put with them. Like probably you could probably do that DA with 2 characters and still get 3 stars on it. And that really frees you up to like use Yuzuha or somebody else on like your 3rd team and really pop through it.
So the one team, the fire boss, I brought out the old standard of Jane, Evelyn. Caesar, Bernice.
Okay.
I went Jane, Caesar, Bernice because I went Astra, Yijuan, Jafufu for the rupture boss.
Yeah.
Because she still wants you to play the rupture game against her.
Because she's the Yijuan boss.
And then so the 3rd boss, I went with Yuzuha, Vivian, and Miyabi.
Yeah.
And that was ridiculous. Although honestly, like I was like, I can't tell who was more ridiculous, Astra Yao with the Yijuan crew or Yuzuha with the Miyabi crew. Like, they were both just nuts, to the point where I completely, like, flubbed the actual mechanics of the game, and I just brute forced it. And then I felt pretty good about it, and then immediately everyone in the Discord humbled me by being like, oh, I don't know how mechanics work. I put up 40,000 points.
Yeah, don't worry. It wasn't me, man. Yeah, I did the Miasma Priest with the jankiest team I could put together of Yijuan, Bernice, Caesar.
Okay, I mean,
which is really
that's
just
a choice.
Like, it's just Yijuan. I got 3 stars on it. It was my lowest scoring round. I only got 22,000 and 22. Yeah. Because I wanted to run Jufufu I ran Jufufu Astra with Evelyn for Pompeii. Because my Evelyn, like, I don't know if I'm just not good at playing her, if she's just not built the way I want to. I feel like she just isn't keeping up for how much work it takes. I struggle with Evelyn too.
And I think part of it is she's underbuilt for me.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the DPS stunner rotation I'm not as good with it as I am with the anomaly teams.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't know if that's because the anomaly teams are easier for a moron like me, or if it's
I think it's maybe it's easier for morons like us. But I think a lot of it is anomaly teams are reactive play to the situation. So it's like you're not setting up for big nukes. You're like, I'm working through my skills when they come up, but I'm really just reacting to dodges, parries, and like all the different meters that I'm measuring. Whereas the attacker stunner is really like proactive play. It's a lot of setting up to go crazy, like to do the insane number of assist attacks that like Z's getting during with his like there's a lot of finessing there. But I think you and I both are much more inclined towards reactive play versus proactive play. So it makes sense why we're like, anomaly just clicks.
Yeah.
Like,
no, like my From Software play style is usually I play the Unga Bunga.
Okay.
Like, what's the biggest weapon I can have? I hit, and then I just hopefully can dodge in time. And if I don't, as long as I Unga Bunga harder than they Unga Bunga.
If I hit really hard, I play the panic roll off the edge strategy, which tends to work most of the time. We have to talk about Yuzuha, though. And I think what we're seeing here is the reason Yuzuha is so exciting, the reason that we keep like starting with Yuzuha and then branching out to other characters is because as a supporter, she shines by making other people shine. Right?
Yes.
She is the anomaly variant for Astra in a lot of ways. Like Astra now, if you have both.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Do it. What did I do? I didn't even. I wasn't thinking.
The Astra now instead of Astra Yao.
Okay. All right. That was a stretch. I didn't even make the joke.
Don't worry, I connected the dots for you.
You did the work for me. You and your red string on your pinup board. Like, Astra now, Astra, it's genius. Astra really likes non-anomaly teams, so she likes attacker teams. She's still really good on the Yuuzhan Rupture team. I think Rupture could have whoever on their team, frankly. But now you've got someone
by the way, Eric, they're officially renamed to the Squirter teams.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought we were done with that. I don't want it back. I don't like it. The Squirter
and
teams.
Reset.
All right. I can't with you. Yuzuha can work on non-anomaly teams, but she's got some like tweaks to her kit that really benefit anomaly characters. The only like weird exception is Miyabi, because Miyabi likes either.
Miyabi continues to break the game.
Just do what she wants. Everything molds around Miyabi, because she's anomaly, but her anomaly scales off of like crit damage. So she likes Astra Yao as well as Yuzuha. Yuzuha does not have a heal like Astra does, but in exchange, she offers some really fun flexibility. I mean, I know you've not had a ton of time to play because stupid work keeps getting in the way. What are your general, like, how are you feeling about Yuzuha so far? Like, how does she play? Who do you really like playing her with?
So, I've played a decent number of different teams with her.
Okay.
She's really easy to use.
Yes.
I think she again fell into the category of you watch the special program and you're like, oh, she's going to be complicated. And then as you play her a little bit and it's like, okay, you hit EX, you hit special EX when it's got enough power.
Yeah.
And then that's about it. And then you'll hit her ultimate too. But she doesn't require a lot of work to make her work. I think the biggest consideration is who you have in place after her.
Yes.
To decide what anomaly you want her to switch to.
Or if you can be really careful about your switches. But yeah, it's who after. She feels a lot like Jifufu to me, and that like the difficult part of her is not using her. It like super like it's not like micromanaging her. It's team setup and building her. Because she does have two different metrics that you want to try to hit if you're really going to maximize what she offers.
She's another one of those of like my general day-to-day. Like me burning energy is now just grinding for like the perfect substats. Like where previous characters were pretty easy of like they'll have a single stat you're really aiming for,
Yeah.
and then everything else is like icing.
Yeah.
Her and Jafufu definitely start introducing all right, you're going to be playing a whole lot of grinding for these disk drives.
It feels like playing an MMO again, which I would never want to do, but like where you have like stat breakpoints and you're like really grinding out to get like 3 more of a stat, because if she has, let's see if I remember correctly before I look at it, 3,000 attack activates one part of her kit. 200 anomaly proficiency activates another part of her kit.
Yeah.
So like already, like I think I put a picture in our group chat.
That's only
I
to
hit those numbers.
Maximize them.
Yeah,
too. It's not like to activate them. Period. It's like to max out those parts.
I mean, I did Deadly Assault and realized I hadn't maxed out her like core skills yet. Like I'd only done through E. I hadn't done F. So like, she's good.
I am currently in the position where both of them are right under the points.
Yeah.
So I think I have like 2,900 attack and like 180 anomaly proficiency.
Oh no, it's like right there.
And like
it's like 2 substats.
She's still so strong that like not having her perfect isn't negatively it's not like, oh no, she's dead weight if you don't. It's just that's what you're like trying to hit if you really want to maximize it.
Yeah.
I ran her through Deadly Assault, Lost Void, and just a couple of fights, and everything she's been in. Mobile is stupid, and I hate it.
We're gonna fight on this, Brian, because after you said that, I intentionally went in with the team you talked about using, and took mobile, and I loved it. But I want to table that and come back to it because I want to make sure we actually talk through Yuzuha's stuff first, and then we'll talk about how great
we will
mobile
never
is.
fully discuss her kit.
So, did you notice? And you might have seen this. She has 2 different EX specials.
No.
So she has her normal EX special where you switch to her, you hit the button, she like hunkers down behind her umbrella, lobs a grenade, it explodes. Quick assist to the next character, right? If you either quick assist from somebody else to her, use her as a defensive assist, or perfect dodge, and then immediately hit her skill, she has a quick version of her skill where she just like blasts with her shotgun.
That's why I thought it wasn't working.
Yeah. She doesn't hunker, she goes boom, and you switch again. It's like instantaneous.
Oh, that makes so much sense because it kept happening against the new clown mob.
Yeah.
And I just thought he was just eating her EX. And I'm like, this is the most aggravating monster I've ever felt, that he's just eating her EXs and nothing's happening.
No, you're actually doing really good. It was.
Oh, no, I'm too stupid to be good.
Oh, man. Her ult still takes a long time. I love the ult. I love her
fingers.
Like the fingers, and then she like, because you get the fingers, and then you see her hunkered down behind her umbrella, and she lobs a grenade up to Kami, who like nukes the guy, and then it triggers the switch. It's a tiny thing. Like, I don't think it's really going to matter 90% of the time, but like if you're like right on the edge of hitting your markers for like Deadly Assault and that thing takes a while, you want to be intentional about when you use it. She's interesting to me because she's one of the characters that's come out recently that does not want to use her ult the moment it's off cooldown, I think, if I remember correctly.
That's more than I know about her.
Yeah. Because her ult, it gives her more candy stacks when you use it.
Oh, yeah.
It's essentially just like another EX skill. So like if you just
like
use
Vivian
EX skill,
like,
yes,
like there's been times where Vivian's like at 4 stacks, and I'm like, I'm not using her EX skill because you just waste 4 of them.
That's who I was going to compare her to, like, because I've found that like with Vivian sometimes I find it hard to actually use her ult and get the most out of it, because her ults really should be used when she has 0 feathers. But if you're like with all these new enemies that are always attacking so quickly, if you're like defensive assisting and countering and things, she's always got at least 1 stack, and then it feels wasteful to use it like if I've got a stack on her. So I think it's an interesting team to run both the Umbrella ladies together, because you end up like just having ults ready for when you might need them. I feel like Yuzuha, for my account at least, has really breathed life into Vivian, who before Yuzuha came out, I was like, that was the one character I was kind of regretting pulling for, was Viv.
I would say similar. I didn't regret pulling for her because I knew she was strong.
Yeah.
It just never felt like there was a place for her with a single support. Because it was pretty much always Asher Yao was filling a spot.
Yeah.
That whatever the second tier support was. So there was never a point where Vivian fit into like there was never like a I have one character that's good and I need two extra people of
It was like Vivian got work if I was doing Deadly Assault and the enemy was weak to ice and resistant to electricity. I might switch her in for
Yanagi.
That might have been it. Yanagi. Who? Yanagi? Who? Her?
I will never let you forget her.
I know.
I can't believe you said she had no place.
Yanagi has a new place. I think like the new Miyabi team, as far as I know, is Miyabi, Vivian, Yuzuha. If Yuzuha is not busy somewhere else. But it has opened up for a lot of fun playing like Yanagi, Vivian, Yuzuha, which is a really fun team to play.
That one, we talked about it a little bit where Yanagi, Yuzuha, Bernice is good.
Yeah. I like seeing Bernice come back. It's great.
Yeah, I was like, I'm really happy to see Bernice have another spot. Because she kind of fits a similar role to where Yanagi fit in the Miyabi team of like activating disorder for the other person. And the fact that she can be off screen is great because and it's the same with Miyabi Vivian, where Miyabi loves someone who is going to proc all of her disorder stuff without Miyabi ever having to leave the field.
Do all the work while Miyabi can just aura farm for 5 minutes straight. Like I think I also like, I really like Yuzuha with Bernice because of the natural way that if you're pumping everything into an enemy flows together, because if you swip to Yuzuha and Yuzuha uses her EX special or her ult and that quick assist to Bernice and Bernice applies fires, now Yuzuha's skill has taken on fire damage, because that's the way, we haven't talked about it, that's the way it works, is she applies this like proccing debuff to the enemy, and then the next element the enemy takes, like it absorbs that element. So like it naturally segues to Bernice, and then Bernice's ult pushes to the next character. So like you can completely unload on somebody if you've got ults up, and it inherently flows into your DPS, which is like why Jane feels so good to play again, and somebody like, and why it feels like being able to bring Yanagi out again, because Yanagi, I sometimes forget, has a ton of like defensive options when you're playing her, because you can like switch stances to counter attacks.
Yeah, she's got those parries, she's got iframes.
She can stay on field.
Yeah.
Like, we just haven't been using her on field since Miyabi came out, because why would you?
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but yeah, it was just Miyabi was just better, and Yanagi was perfect in her spot because she would activate Miyabi's passives.
Her frost, she would get frost charges from her proccing instant disorders. This is all to say that if you're not interested in Yuzuha, or you don't have the resources for Yuzuha, there's no character that's like must have in the game. But if you're trying to like really maximize what roles you do have, and you've been like kind of on the fence for Yuzuha, and you feel like she'd be a good part of your account, Yuzuha's very good, and I don't think she's going to stop being very good anytime soon.
No, I feel like whether it was an intentional design or not, the support characters are going to have the most longevity of any character, just because their kits by themselves they're just making whoever's good better. And so whoever the hotness is, as long as you have a support, they'll just be better.
Exactly. And they there's a flexibility with supporters that you don't get with some of the other characters. Like Jufufu is very good. She's an excellent stunner, and she does some really good things for teams. She's also made Evelyn a lot stronger. But you can't slot Jufufu into any team the same way. You can just pick up a Yuzuha and go, plunk, there you go. Here's your 3 stars and Deadly Assault. Move on with your life.
Yeah.
But she's dope. I like her characterization. I really like the new skin we got. It's my first skin that I purposely bought was Yuzuha's skin.
I feel like, and I know I think we talked about these briefly, but like, it's the first one where I feel like they've changed enough for it to be worthwhile. It reminds me of like the early League skins, where like the first skins were just recolors, and then they slowly started changing enough of the element for them to be like interesting enough for you to spend money on. It's like
and charge more for it.
Yeah, because like I think Asher Yao, like you look at hers and you're like, all right, it's
pretty good, but
it's like that one is almost exclusively a recolor.
Yeah,
Yijuan, they added a little bit more, like they added some tights and some stuff, but not too much. And then
Ellen got her school outfit.
No, I didn't even realize.
Ellen's got a school outfit. It's cool, but I like her normal outfit more.
But yeah, then they hit you with the old squirt gun.
Yep, the summer skins, man. Summer skins sell. It is what happens. Also, some of her voice lines change. Like when you select her normally, she's like, "It's time for a scary story," but when she's got her beach skin on, she's like, "It's time for a summer story." Which that's nothing. First of all, like that phrase is nothing.
Yeah,
but I appreciate
it goes from a statement to gibberish.
That's nonsense.
Which I did notice because I'm like a summer story means
what
nothing.
That?
Which I don't know. Maybe it does in China.
I don't. Brian, come over and I'll tell you a summer story. Summer. Speaking of summer story, we've got the Beach Paradise event has started. I want to say it started today because it wasn't out yesterday. If I remember.
No, it did. It started yesterday.
Well, okay.
Because I remember I got the notification.
Okay.
But also, by yesterday, by the time this comes out, it'll be a week ago.
Like 5 days ago. It was a week ago yesterday. It's fun. So if you're in our Discord, you already know like we're recording this episode a little bit early because I'm going to be traveling next week. So like if we're talking about things aren't unlocked yet and listening to this on like Thursday going, guys, it's absolutely unlocked. That's what's happening. But it's the things we like in an event like this, right? It's a whole new area you get to run around in. The vibe is really nice. There's the shooting mini game, the surfing mini game, a fishing mini game, which I'm gonna save for last because I can talk the most about that.
Fish are for stupid.
They made it so much better, Brian. I'm ignoring that. They made it so much better.
I'll say, as much as it pains me to agree with you after you slandered Mommy Yanagi. I enjoyed the first fishing event.
That's fair.
It was a little tedious to max it out.
Yeah.
But that was also one of those like self-imposed things. Of like they're like, you got all of the benefits 20 hours ago. Stop going this? For like the one thing you need. And you're like, it's out there.
I need the rare species of this vampire squid because I want the title that tells people I fish. I need this. The new games are fun. I imagine the like shooting game is going to be insanely easy on mouse and keyboard. Using a controller is harder. But that one's fun. The surfing minigame is fun. The fishing is the biggest change. So there's 2 parts of the fishing. There's the fishing part, and then there's an aquarium. And you can load. It seems to me like 1 fish per fishing area is like an aquarium approved fish. So like I thought it would be like a ton of choices. It's not really. It's like, did you catch the angelfish? Okay, cool. You can put an angelfish in.
Gotcha. You can kind of pick like your favorite from this
area. I mean, not even your favorite. It's genuinely like, let's say there's 6 fish in the first fishing area. They have only one of those has a tag that says like can go in the aquarium.
Oh, okay.
The
So
rest of them,
it is
you can't
literally
even put 'em in.
they're like we're not doing the effort to put all of these fish into an aquarium.
Yeah, there is no choice. The only choice you have is, it's not really a choice, is, like the fish have star ratings on them. The higher the star rating of the fish, the more points it gives you. But you can swap them out. So like the first one you put in, there's like a 1 star. If you catch a 4 star, you can go in there and swap them out. And now you've got a 4 star in there. But unlike the old fishing mini game, it keeps track of what fish you've caught. And the ones that you catch that you don't put in the aquarium, you can sell for coins to buy new fishing rods or decorations for the aquarium.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So it matters. Like it doesn't, when you're grinding for that one fish, it's way less punishing because you can turn that around and sell those things.
Any amount of reward instead of no reward.
Exactly. So that's a nice choice, a nice change. The fishing rods are not really gated. So there's one that's gated. It's the one that lets you increase your chance of getting like rare fish. But you can buy like the epic tier, higher chance of getting maximum star fish day one. Because like that was the first thing I did, was save up and buy that just to have a better fishing rod. The actual fishing mechanic is way better. It's faster. Like the moment you cast, something's trying to bite your lure, so that's almost instantaneous. There's a hold button, but it's not like left or right, it's just hold. Or there's like a timing mini game where the ring swells up and you hit the button when it gets in the ring. And you have a friend on the boat, and the friend on the boat gets energy slowly, and you can use them to pretty much just guarantee get the fish. Unless it's a giant fish, in which case they put it in like easy to catch mode for 5 seconds. You just mash the button to catch it. So it is way faster, and there's not that beginning of mini game like pain of like things being too hard for you to catch. You're just in it.
That was the biggest pain in the early mini game of like, oh, I caught a fish, and they're like, you can't catch this.
Yeah, you're not going to catch this. Don't even try.
It was like in Stellar Blade, they had the same thing where they're like, you can't catch it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much your APM is. It's like, you can't catch this. And then you unlock the skill, and they're like, all right, it takes like 2 to catch it now. Yeah,
now you can catch it. Like I appreciate the sense of like growth, but I'm also like, come on, guys, I don't have let me just catch the fish. It's a fish. Let me catch the fish.
Fish are stupid. Like they have no natural defense against dynamite.
Okay. The other thing I didn't mention yet is once you finish the first part of the main story for the event, you can get an auto rod. And the auto rod lets you go to a fishing spot, start letting Fairy auto fish, and then you can leave and come back later and check to see what fish Fairy caught you.
God bless Fairy.
Passive currency.
Because if it wasn't for that, I don't know if she would have any relevance in the entire second season story that I've encountered yet.
She is more present in 2.1. I think it's not like huge, and I took some notes about it, so we'll talk about it next episode. They did remember that Fairy existed for 2.1. Like they didn't forget about Fairy.
Because I think in 2.0, it was literally like a single time that Fairy showed up, and she was like, I'm still here.
It's a lot of fun, man. I was a little disappointed that I couldn't take the auto rod and go to the first fishing event signs and set up the auto rod on another event and be like, here, just go to Port Elpis and catch me fish until I get the ones.
Maybe later they'll add that in.
Oh man, I wish. But I really like it. It's fun. It's compelling so far. This is interesting to me, Brian. This is a complete tangent. The conceit for like the reason the hotel you guys are taking over is essentially abandoned is people spread rumors that it was haunted. So, okay, cool. We have ghosts in a summer event. I also play Nikkei, who has their summer event right now, which is all about a haunted ghost ship. So I don't know what it is this year about like spooky It's spooky summer this year.
So I will say, I have read enough manga, and I know MiHoYo is Chinese, but I'm assuming they share a similar.
Yeah.
Of in those cultures, there is a big thing about like ghost spooky challenges in the summer. So like on their summer vacation, they do these ghost challenges. So they'll walk through like spooky woods or stuff. So I don't know if maybe that is like a cultural influence that's coming through, or if I'm entirely just too much of a weeb, and I don't know anything about these cultures other than what cartoons have told me, which would be the exact same thing of like, I've read enough Superman to know about America.
I know everything about
America. Punch bald people until like coins fall out of their pockets.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it still is, but MiHoYo's old slogan was "Tech Otakus save the world." So like they're wearing it on their sleeve. It's probably deliberate. So that's going on.
I'm assuming it's also just partially because like in the West we associate fall with spooky because we have Halloween.
Yeah.
And since that's based off like Irish tradition, obviously China and Ireland are on literally opposite sides, so they just picked a different season to be like. Yeah, ghosts come out when it's hot.
Yeah, clearly.
Because why wouldn't you as a ghost?
That would be the worst time to encounter a ghost. If you know more than we do culturally, just let us know.
Would it be impossible to know less?
That's 100% impossible. In addition to all those things, we have a new battle tower. I did like the first 10 floors just to try it out.
Much to my chagrin, they did reset it completely.
They did.
Which I hate.
Yeah. You're back at square one. This one's got like, have you done it yet?
I've done a little bit. It's spicy.
It's like the first 2 floors are like easy. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is going to be a cakewalk. It's not. And like the metrics, they've definitely like this patch, they really leaned into the fighting game roots of the game of like rewarding you for doing really technical things, right? Like you get extra points in this mode, not only just for not taking damage ever.
Oh, but with the different
like the
techniques
quick assist
of like
and the shoulder to shoulders.
The shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. I was like, I should have maxed out the last one when it was still just a button masher.
Yeah.
Now it showed my weakness in
of strategizing.
I've never been great at fighter games.
Yeah.
And I feel like this round of Endless Dungeon has really shown that. Because they start doing stuff and I'm like, oh no. Like
it's tricky.
Like where I'm at, like Miyabi almost died.
Yeah. Yeah, you still can only take like 3 hits. Like that at most.
I was not ready for Miyabi to start taking like actual damage this early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it definitely I brought Miss Esme as my like bang boo for that one. Because I was running it with Yuzuha, and like I appreciated it immediately because she can like throw out some heals every now and then and just kind of keep you afloat. Did you do the 3 master trainings that they released, like the new tactics things that they put out for us?
No, I haven't done them.
So like they've got like the little training page with like basic training.
Yeah, no, I saw them and
okay,
I'm like
cool.
I'm gonna deal with them later.
So. There's one for double chain attacking, which was genuinely something I'd never messed with before. It's this idea that like you start a chain attack, you like do the first chain attack, and then you cancel out of it. So the enemies, it's like you trigger the chain attack, then you like use Evelyn, whatever. You chain attack and you cancel it, so you can do another chain attack. You get essentially an extra chain attack in there. They make more sense than I am. Shoulder to shoulder is easy. That's just like switch to another character mid-animation so that they're both in the field at the same time. And if you've been playing Miyabi for as long as most of us have, you're already doing that because Miyabi's animations are so long, you're probably switching out mid-animation anyways. But there's one that I thought I was losing my mind over, and it's a assist counter. And the idea is if you perfect dodge an attack, and hit attack and switch characters at essentially the same time, your active character will do the perfect dodge attack and the character coming in will do an assist counter. So like, it's really neat. I've never done it on accident, and it took like 20 tries to get it to work on purpose because the timing is the slimmest of margins.
I don't like
it's
the
rough.
sound of that.
It's doable, and like you don't have to leave and come back in. It's like you do it, and the enemy just keeps swinging at you, and you just keep trying. But to the point where like I was like Googling, like, okay, what am I doing wrong here? Because it's a tight window. But if you can master that, you can use that in this new battle tower as well. There are titles that you can get, and there's also like there's polychromes if you just get to floor 10. But so I want to talk about the new enemies.
Mobile is stupid.
Let's talk about mobile. Mobile's so fun.
I don't hate
it's the
mobile
blue ones. Okay.
as a concept.
Yes.
I hate it because I'm already not amazing at these like split second maneuver. Basically, it's why I'm not good at fighter games.
Okay.
Because mobile wants you to make those split second hits to the mobile pop up.
Yeah.
Where you realize that you're not actually changing out. You're doing
you're not switching.
a weird mobile thing. You're not changing out. So whatever is happening is still happening. So I played the last game of Lost Void, and I was going through the mobile just because I was like, all right, let me, because I'm just trying to fill out the roster as much as possible.
Yeah.
And every time I did it, the first half I would take too many hits because my characters weren't actually switching when I wanted them
swapping
to.
out. Yeah.
And then the second half I was switching too much because I was double swapping. So like the whole time I was doing mobile, I was like, I understand it at a conceptual level of like, it gives you these pop-ups, hit them, you're not going to switch, you're going to do something cool, and then you're going to... But for someone like me who really likes switching, like doing the...
Like swapping out.
Defensive switches, I had to restart so many boss fights because I was just swapping people into their death because they weren't actually swapping to a new character.
Okay. It's finicky. I feel like mobile is the sweatiest of the paths you can go. Like I feel like if you're just like, I'm just gonna clear this for the week, go ultimate or go anomaly, and you're fine. Like, or maybe dexterity because dexterity gives you shields and things. But like, what felt good with mobile, like
adversity. Embrace the chaos.
The being at 0 health the whole time.
Well, if you kill him in 3 seconds, you can't die.
Man, I wish I'd liked adversity as much as other people. It doesn't.
I love
it's not
adversity.
My favorite.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
So now that I've cleared the doing it at like 15 adversity or whatever the
15 heat. Whatever it is.
Now I just do them on 8 and try to clear like a new thing.
Yes.
Each time. Me
too. So like with mobile though, what felt rewarding is when I did it with mobile, it was Yanagi, Vivian, and Yuzuha. It triggers the mobile assist on a character's heavy attack. So it really rewarded knowing which of, usually Yanagi's, but which of the character's attacks counted as a heavy attack. So I didn't have to look in the corner and see if it was available, right? Because the first couple of times I used mobile, I was like focusing on attacking, but I'm also looking over to see if I have a normal switch or the mobile assist, and I was just like looking back and forth, and it made my brain hurt. But knowing that after I did like holding Yanagi's EX, as soon as she hit the ground, I could get a mobile assist. It got this really comfortable pattern of like hold, hit, hold, hit, hold, hit, then swap to the next character or like do a counter or whatever. Because the way mobile stacks, like once you get towards the end of a run with mobile, if you are consistently hitting those mobile assists, like you're getting damage amps and heals and like all of your aftershock is doing more. It's an insane amount of stuff happening, but you have to like know what's going to trigger a mobile assist and hit it only once, because sometimes I'll panic and tap it twice and then it switches the character anyways.
Aha! You admit It sucks.
I do. It doesn't suck. It's just different.
Nope,
it's a learning
You heard it here, folks.
I didn't, though.
Hot off the press. Eric says mobile sucks. Don't use it.
No, I edit this
Only
podcast.
Adversity. Adversity.
It's really fun. I still stand that you can't use it with Astra. Like, it just is not conducive to an Astra team. And I don't know if I would use it with a lot of characters, but I think when it does feel right, it feels really good. I think if I'm running Yuzuha or Yuzuha, if I'm using Yuzuha, I'll get it one day. I'm still gonna bring ultimate because she already has 2 ultimates. You know, like
Yuzuha with ultimate
and Jafufu.
Like it's tailor made for her. They're like, oh, a character with 2 ultimates, procking constant just damage up, heal, like
extra burst, damage over time, healing everybody, a shield.
It's so insane. And then you
awesome.
pair it with the actual
like the gear.
The gear that are like, oh, you can proc an ultimate at 1500. It'll refund you 500. It's nuts. When I did a ultimate
that's the way to do 15 clear,
with Yuzuha, that is exactly how I did it. Is the first time I failed, the second time I actually got enough ultimate Rizonia, and I was like, this is like my entire rotation is just switching through people and activating their ultimates and having them go off.
And you're using Astra, so you're getting healed the whole time too. Like, it's insane.
The hardest part of that rotation was actually getting to Astra.
I know.
Because
it's the worst when you're like, I just want Astra, and you're like, switch, and it's just everybody else keeps coming in. You're like, no.
I think that is the one part I really like about Yuzuha.
Yeah.
Is when I'm switching, I know who I'm switching to. I don't have to like switch 3 times to get to Yuzuha.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm sure someone's figured it out more clearly than I do. The only frustrating part with Yuzuha right now for me, I guess, is like if I'm playing on phone. This is not a problem if you're playing on PC or console, but phone does not have a way of choosing which way you switch characters to. It's always just the next one in line. Whereas, like, if you're on PlayStation, you can switch forwards as opposed to switching backwards. You just hit the other bumper.
You can't do that on PC?
I think you probably can do it on PC.
I mean, maybe you can, but...
Yeah. Because, it's... we'll look it up.
Like, the way the prompt... I don't know how it works for PC or for PlayStation, but on PC, it is just... So this is... There's a single
non-prompted. Non-prompted. So, like, if you're just, like, switching characters on the field or without a quick assist, you should be able to switch in either direction.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at your keybinds.
Don't tell me how to play my game.
Yeah, man. No, you're good. But on phone, you can't do that. So, like, on phone, you really have to be careful about the order because no matter what, with Yuzuha, you are switching to the next person in line. But that's like a tiny complaint for a very fun character to play. Yeah, man, it's a good one. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, Yuzuha's pretty.
Yuzuha's good. Yunagi's been benched, and mobile is great.
And this is the last episode we're ever doing.
That was it. It was great to see you all. No, I still love Yanagi. I just have to, I have to say it. We've been doing this since
Eric, you don't have to carry
grade.
on a bit for this long. That would be ridiculous.
Are you kidding? This is what we've done. I met you in 7th grade. And I'm pretty sure there's still bits from 7th grade that we haven't let die yet.
Like pterodactyl?
Like pterodactyl, where you scarred my arm in French class because I said pterodactyl wrong.
Well, you deserved it. Unlike Yanagi, who is only Bay.
Hard. I genuinely am having more fun playing Yanagi now than I've had in months because she can be the team carry as opposed to just like
having her where she was just a show up, hit her special EX, and then you switch out of her.
Yeah.
Which it's not great. I thought about the amount of times my like end screen was just her boob being like flipped up in the air because of jiggle physics. So I lost my train of thought for a second.
That sounds right. I was watching your cat climb around your 3D printer, so like that was where I was.
That's not a 3D printer. That's my spray booth.
That's even worse. Brian.
For my airbrush.
That's awesome.
Eric, don't judge me for my Warhammers.
I'm not going to judge you. The world is
very
judging
costly.
You for your Warhammers. Yeah,
don't play Warhammer. It's super expensive.
Don't do it. You want to wrap up, Brian? Is there anything else?
She's playing with scissors.
Keep going. She's playing with scissors. Is she Ellen Joe? I still haven't built Ellen.
She's not qualified. I think that's my big. So side tangent.
Yeah, we got time. It's good.
My biggest problem is the release schedule is perfect for MiHoYo. Mm-hmm. 3 weeks is not long enough for me to really build any other character. I like can quarter build them at a time.
Yeah. Like if you get,
I don't know if you just heard that.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, my microphone definitely just picked her.
Good, I'll leave it in.
She threw a license plate on the ground.
She's such a menace.
And she's just sitting there so imperious.
Ruining the podcast.
I hate how self-aware cats are. And I love it at the same time.
That's amazing. Like I think if you get really lucky with
hold
this
on. Don't say anything. My headphone's unplugged.
I can say whatever I want right now. And Brian doesn't listen to the episodes, so he won't even be able to like know that I'm talking about how Yanagi is overrated. Nobody plays Yanagi anymore. There's better options to play with, period. And that's why Yanagi is so cool.
All right. I don't know what you said between then and now.
The cat didn't even unplug your headphones. That was all like user error.
That was
she was on a table.
Yeah, I reached too far in the downside of buying nice Sennheiser headphones is they don't have adapters directly into a computer.
Yeah.
Regardless, we'll cut all of this.
We won't. I'm leaving
it all in.
I have the power here. We're talking about building Ellen. So, if you get really lucky with disk drives, you can kind of start like if I get lucky, like my Yuzuha is pretty much set up. And I think my Jufufu is pretty much set up. So I think I'm in a place where I could try to build Ellen Joe for a little bit. Or start pre-farming or pre-building for whoever comes out next.
I will say that's where like half of my time goes is just it's pre-farming the skill chips because it takes if it's character that doesn't really need them, like Yuzuha doesn't really like one of her skills
doesn't need her dodge at all.
Yeah, so you can leave those alone. But
I
especially
mine's 11. Like I still did it.
But yeah, like it still takes like a solid like 2 weeks just to get enough skill chips for the next character coming up, even with you planning your shop. That it's like if everything goes correctly, I still only have like 4 or 5 days per cycle that I can devote to not the next either the current character or the next character.
Yeah, I mean, it'll balance out some when you skip a character, because then you get like a whole patch. But like,
I was like, not even acknowledging the amount of past characters that are half built. That like, if I just put a little more, and so much of it is disk drives of getting the perfect substats. Because like all of my characters have good disk drives, but none of them have perfect disk drives. Because it's, I think Yuzuha might be the first one. Where I just got one today where all of the substats were what she wants.
Oh, that's
awesome. The first time
it feels so good
a year where I've had one where it's like all of the substats I want. And it's still not enough to bring me up to where she wants because I didn't go for her W engine.
Yeah, because she needs... Yeah, me neither. Because she just needs like tons of substats. I think it's like if you don't pull a character for a patch, that gives you a whole extra patch of like farming or building or getting ahead of the curve. But man, lately it's just been banger after banger of like essentially must pull characters. Like
yeah,
at least for us.
I would say like the only one that was really a skip was Hugo.
Hugo was the skip, and then Alice might be a skip. But yeah, pretty much everything since Hugo has been like really solid. Like worth getting.
Yeah, I mean, and before him, like Solid,
run.
Trigger, Sandby,
Mm-hmm.
like they. I think it is also just it's still so early that everyone they're introducing fit a new niche, and I think, like I said, we'll be able to talk about it more in 2 weeks because Alice will have come out by then, or
you'll have played with her. I don't think she'll be out. She'll be pending. I think. I can't. There's no way you and I are gonna be able to do this math at 9:15 in the evening. If Alice isn't out, she'll be out soon. But either way, you'll be able to play with her during the 2.1 story. And if you want to know more about how she plays, just pause the game and then scroll down to her skills part of the menu, and you can read her skills and everything.
But I think she'll be the first time of like really trotting over a character that already exists.
Yeah,
because we have
fully layers
Jane,
over Jane,
who is a physical anomaly, and this will be the first time we have someone who directly replaces another S rank character.
Except for Lighter coming over Kaleda, but Kaleda's standard banner, and she doesn't hold a candle to.
Yes, I would say. All right, that's.
But yeah, you're right.
Mine is standard banners because those are always just weaker S tier. They're like S minor tiers.
Yeah.
To use a musical reference, because the musical scale goes down to S.
Yes, my favorite musical note is S and S flat.
And the S minor.
The Sminer is what we call it. Yeah, it's the first time we're seeing, like, I think she does things a little bit different. She's very snappy to play with, but I don't know right now, unless she's absolutely like busted, if it's enough of an upgrade to go from Jane Doe to Alice, even with there being more like physical content. Because the nice thing about Alice coming back is like we're gonna actually have physical weak enemies again. We haven't had a physical weak enemy in like 6 months. It's been a long time since even like Jane could get dusted off. But she is fun. She has a great outfit. Because she also has a good bathing suit outfit. She grated me at first, but I think her character is growing on me a little bit. And I really like her relationship with Yuzuha. So we will talk about that during our next episode, which will be coming out on August 7th. It's almost August already. How exciting.
I don't like how time works.
It's going quick, my dude. So, okay. Yeah. Let's wrap up.
Jizzle physics.
Okay. All right. I haven't Brian, you popped your jizzle early, man. I haven't done the like closeout things.
Damn it. I came too soon.
Can I leave? Do I dare leave popped your jizzle early in this podcast? I'd like to someday
I think we both
noticed
knew as soon as you made that faux pas, that was going to be the title. When you talked about Monato and his jizzle physics.
We're going to really skirt the edge of like why anyone would want to sponsor us. If you like what we're doing, we have an email address.
Big if.
It's a big if. I don't know why anybody listens at this point. Join our Discord server. The link will be in the show notes. We it's a small but really fun community. I was browsing Reddit a couple of days ago, which is always a nightmarish thing to do. But like, there were people kind of talking in one of the threads about how like they wish there was a community that wasn't just horny posting or just people being mean about other people's preferences. And I'm like, I don't want to self-promote, but we have a really cool Discord community where people are like kind and like we've been talking about the game pretty much nonstop for the past couple of days too. Like it's I'm selling a Discord to people at this point, Brian. But like genuinely, it's a cool place to be if you want other people to talk about this game with that won't make fun of you for playing a gacha game. If you don't like this,
come in with the opinion that Yanagi is trash, in which case leave before
unless you
even
own
join.
the Discord, and then you can't leave. You can't get rid of me. I have the power here, and Yanagi's pretty cool.
Eric, go ahead and eat those Skittles.
Oh,
They're
man,
special
I want them
made.
so bad. These Skittles have been staring at me for like an hour and 10 minutes now. I'm going to demolish these things when we get done recording. If you don't want to join the Discord, but you have things you want us to talk about or you want to suggest as a clarification or be like, hey, this is why so many summer things are spooky, you can also send us an email. It's also in the show notes. Looking forward to next time we'll be covering the story next time. So if you have essentially 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks from when this episode comes out.
If you can't find 4 hours between 2 weeks from now.
Yep. Listen to us spoil it for you instead because you're not going to get to it.
Don't worry. It'll be a very poor rendition of the story beats.
We will miss major story elements and hypothesize wildly, but we will do it. All right, Brian, now you can say your terrible thing to end the episode.
Jizzle!
Oh, my God.